Breaking news, chaos in the Philippines today. Typhoon Trami has unleashed devastating floods across Metro Manila, plunging the region into a state of crisis. The powerful typhoon made landfall with torrential rains and fierce winds, quickly overwhelming the city's drainage systems and turning bustling streets into raging rivers. Cars and motorcycles were swept away, homes were submerged under murky waters, and many businesses were forced to shut down as the relentless storm lashed the city for hours. The scale of the disaster is staggering. Local authorities have declared a state of emergency across the affected areas, and rescue teams are working tirelessly to evacuate residents from the most severely flooded neighborhoods. The sudden surge in water levels has caught many people off guard, forcing them to seek shelter on rooftops or high ground, clutching their belongings as they wait for help to arrive. Schools, offices, and transportation networks have been paralyzed, and the government has ordered the closure of all non-essential services to prioritize rescue and relief efforts. Heart-wrenching images and videos circulating on social media show the extent of the devastation. Footage captures people wading through waist-deep water, cars bobbing helplessly down the streets, and entire neighborhoods submerged. In some areas, water levels rose so rapidly that residents barely had time to react, leaving many stranded and in desperate need of rescue. Emergency responders, including local police, military units, and volunteers, are navigating flooded streets with boats and improvised rafts, doing everything they can to reach those in need. The flooding has also led to widespread power outages, with multiple neighborhoods left in the dark, complicating rescue operations as crews work to restore electricity and communication lines. Without power, many have lost contact with loved ones, adding to the anxiety and confusion that has gripped the city. The situation is still evolving, and weather forecasters warn that this could just be the beginning. Typhoon Trami is expected to bring more heavy rain over the next 48 hours, with a high risk of further flooding and possible storm surges along coastal areas. Authorities are urging residents in low-lying and flood-prone areas to evacuate immediately and move to designated shelters to avoid being trapped by rising waters. Evacuation centers are being set up across Metro Manila and surrounding provinces, but they are quickly filling up as more people seek refuge from the storm. Typhoon Trami's impact extends far beyond the capital. Nearby provinces have also been severely affected, with reports of landslides in mountainous areas cutting off access to entire communities. Rural villages are facing similar devastation, as farms are flooded and crops destroyed, dealing a significant blow to local farmers who are already struggling due to recent adverse weather. Roads and bridges have been damaged, further complicating relief efforts as teams struggle to deliver essential supplies to isolated areas. The government has deployed additional resources, including military personnel, to assist with evacuations, distribute food and water, and support ongoing rescue operations. Local officials have been quick to mobilize emergency response teams, but the scale of the flooding has put a massive strain on resources, and they are now calling for national and international assistance. Relief agencies and charities are stepping in to provide shelter, food, medical aid, and other necessities to thousands of displaced families. This disaster serves as a stark reminder of the Philippines' vulnerability to extreme weather events. Located along the typhoon belt, the country regularly faces powerful storms that disrupt lives and livelihoods. Despite improvements in disaster preparedness and early warning systems, Typhoon Trami's intense flooding has shown that more needs to be done to protect communities from such calamities. The government has pledged to reinforce its disaster response capabilities, but the immediate focus is on ensuring the safety of those affected by this storm. As the situation continues to unfold, we encourage everyone to stay informed and heed the warnings from local authorities. For those in the affected areas, please prioritize your safety, follow evacuation orders, and stay in touch with emergency services. Our thoughts and prayers are with the people of the Philippines during this difficult time, And we commend the brave efforts of all those working to rescue and provide aid to those in need. Stay tuned to our channel for continuous updates on Typhoon Trami's path and the ongoing relief efforts. We will bring you the latest news, live footage, and important safety information to keep you informed. Let's come together to support those affected and help them recover from this disaster.